Want to take your training inside? Here's everything you need to know about the best turbo trainers, plus which is best for your needs. Opting for the turbo over riding in the rain and snow over winter no longer has to feel like a lonesome chore thanks to wireless connected indoor trainers and apps which allow you to ride and race with friends from all over the world. By simulating riding outside from the comfort of your own home, a turbo trainer allows you to keep fit when the weather is unpleasant and or less safe for heading outdoors, or when time is limited and riding in the dark is therefore the unfavourable alternative. Paired with useful software such as Zwift, Trainer Road and Wahoo's system, smart trainers can be a great tool for winter training as they allow you to train to a specific power output target. Fairly new to the market, the Zwift Hub Smart Trainer is a brilliant option for anyone looking for a budget-friendly and well-built direct drive indoor trainer. Usefully, this one is also really easy to set up and user-friendly to work with. It's of course also compatible with Zwift. Additionally, a cassette is included as well, which is a great addition to an already well-priced pick in the best turbo trainers list. However, just because this is the best budget direct drive turbo trainer, don't be fooled into thinking it'll lack power accuracy. Fortunately, the Zwift Hub produces a claimed accuracy of plus minus 2.5%, which for the price is very impressive, and also it offers a maximum resistance of up to 1800 watts. Therefore, your training and riding will be accurate as well as repeatable. If you want the best direct drive turbo but on a budget, the Zwift Hub will be the indoor trainer for you. Is it on the same level as the Tacx Neo 2T? No, sadly not. But for hundreds of pounds less, it is definitely the one to have if you don't want to break the bank, or if you're looking for your first turbo trainer and you want to use a direct drive unit. This smart trainer from Elite is very solid and delivers highly accurate power numbers. It also beats most of its competitors in the premium smart trainer space for price. The Direto XR holds your bike firmly in place with no side-to-side movement, and although some could find this more anchored position uncomfortable, it's one of the best if you like to be planted and for your trainers to feel rock solid underneath you. It's impressively quiet, and your drivetrain and fan will likely be louder than the noise it generates. The flywheel isn't too heavy, but we found this didn't negatively impact the ride response, and the trainer responds particularly well to sprint efforts. It's no longer top of Elite's range, with the recently launched Justo now the brand's most deluxe trainer, but if your budget can't quite stretch to £1,000, then the Direto XR is a very capable option indeed. If what you're looking for is the best standard turbo trainer, then the Saris Fluid2 Smart Equipped is the one for you. It's straightforward, affordable and simple, a classic wheel-on style turbo trainer which does its job very well, which is why the design hasn't changed for years. At just 130 quid at the time of recording, there's little reason why you wouldn't pick one up for use on the less than favourable winter days, unless your budget stretches a lot further, of course. But just because this offering from Saris is cheap doesn't mean you have to miss out on riding with friends or using your favourite indoor riding apps. Usefully fitted with a speed cadence sensor, this means that the unit works with training apps like Zwift and Rouvy. Therefore, although basic, you can still enjoy some visual stimulation and motivation for a fraction of the price of other turbo trainers. That being said, it isn't as quiet as a direct drive turbo, and the simulated power reading won't be so accurate. If you just want the standard, simple, easy to use trainer that is both user-friendly and cheaper than what's currently available on the market, then this is a decent option for you to consider. It's basic, but it definitely does its job and does it well. The Kickr Core is currently the most affordable direct drive offering in Wahoo's range, and you'll be pleasantly surprised to know that it sacrifices very little compared to the top-end Kickr trainer. We found it to be smooth and stable while providing impressively accurate power data. We're also particularly impressed with the erg mode. The Kickr Core can handle a maximum of 1,800 watts of resistance and comes with a 5.4 kg flywheel. That's controlled by an electromagnetic resistance unit. It's virtually silent and the gradient simulation is up to 16%. Plus, you get all the bits for attaching disc or rim brake bikes in the box. It's not exactly portable and doesn't have a carry handle, but if you have a dedicated space to train, this won't be an issue. The accuracy is excellent considering it's a top-of-the-range trainer, and we found it to be consistently within plus minus 2% of our power meter in comparison tests. Recalibration is only required when you move the trainer, so it's literally plug in and play in most cases. Sitting comfortably in the top spot as the best turbo trainer is the Tacx Neo 2T. If you were looking for the best direct drive smart trainer, then look no further. This very quiet trainer is a highly capable piece of equipment that's easy to set up as well as store. If you are wondering why this is the best turbo trainer and how it differs from the older model, the Neo 2, the Neo 2T's biggest difference is the resistance, which has been improved upon and therefore produces trustworthy as well as repeatable numbers, which is of course great for recording accurate numbers for training purposes. Moreover, the Neo 2T at lower speeds produces a more powerful resistance and is also capable of very quick erg power changes. Overall, it's quiet, which neighbours will of course be thankful for, as well as capable. I have to say though, it is worth noting that the erg mode can be a little hardcore in comparison to others. In conclusion, if what you are looking for is a top-of-the-range turbo trainer, then this is a solid choice and you certainly won't regret it. Which trainer would you have? Let us know down in the comments below. Remember to like this video before you go, subscribe to see more from us, and we'll see you in the next one.